Step into the cottage, the air feels strange. Gemini candles flicker, cards rearrange. Auntie Kara whispers, what's your plight? Under her gaze, stars ignite. Shadows dance on the walls, truth on the tongue. The deck flips fast, your soul's just begun. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Kara's camera knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the blackest hole. The moon's in your corner, but the fool's in play. A pinnacle shines, what's it trying to say? Swords cut deep, cups overflow. Auntie Karen's eyes see what you don't know. Stars align, but cars collide. Mystic wisdom, no place to hide. What's your question? She'll get the answer. Spin the wheel, it's a cosmic dancer. Auntie Karen Sarah knows your soul. From Gemini twins to the blackest hole.
Hey, welcome in. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Hello, Connie. Hello, Lauren. What's up? Good to see everybody. You guys ready to throw some cards and spill some tea? We are going to do paid readings during this live stream. Taylor, I got yours already. So if you want a paid reading, take advantage of the opportunity to do that. The information you need is right here. It's also pinned at the top of the chat. Happy New Year to you, Miss Lauren. How you doing? Danielle, what's up? Janika, how are you? All right, let's do some general messages for the collective around love. We're going to start with your past person. Collective, the person with whom you have history. Let's take a look. Collective, let's see what we've got. Collective, the person with whom you have history. Tell me about this romantic partner, this romantic interest of the collectives that they have history with. Tell me about this person with whom the collective has history. Tell me about this person. Hey, Michelle, Winter Goosey, how you doing? All right, tell me about this person with whom the collective has history. The Fool card in the reverse, they may have held back in some way. There could have been baggage with that Fool card in the reverse like that. Fears. Let's get more on it. Let's get more on it. Give me more on that Fool in reverse, please, with this past person. Give me more on this past person, please, that I am picking up on. Give me more on this past person that I am picking up on, please. Five of Swords, World reversed, unfinished business. So, still some unresolved energy between the two of you. Five of Swords, Full reverse, Five of Swords. Collective, you may have come to this place where their hesitancy to move forward could have caused you to lose trust in them. You may have felt like they were being deceptive or playing games with you. With the Five of Swords here. Like, you may have even wondered, was this person even for real ever? Were they ever even for real? Were they ever even for real? Did they ever have solid intentions? Let's see. Did they ever have solid intentions? Let's see what their intentions were initially. What were their intentions toward you guys initially? What were their intentions toward you guys initially? in the very beginning, what were their intentions? I hate to break it to you, collective. Page of Swords here, Magician in the reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't think they ever had good intentions. I don't think they ever saw this as something they were going to do long term, with the Ten of Cups here in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. It's Page of Swords. Four of Cups in the reverse. Hold on. Why am I picking? Okay, this is crazy. There was a point in time where this person came towards you to get with you, but for malevolent reasons, okay, to get back at you in some way, to scream. Like, I am getting somebody that was petty, a gossip, with that Page of Swords here. I don't know if that makes sense, but with the Magician in reverse, the Moon card, and the only thing I can figure with this Four of Cups here in the reverse is there was something they were holding on to, but it wasn't, they didn't have intentions of taking this thing as far as relationship. I think they were being deceptive all along. Why is this Four of Cups? Oh, never mind. I got it now. Okay, listen. Collective, I got some news for you, and this gets juicy. Listen to me. Here's what happened. When you first met this person, they weren't well-intended. This person was a player, okay, and deceptive, and they didn't have any intention of committing, and I think they were being deceptive about it. I think they strung you along. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, let me bring you to the current moment. This right here, the one that got away, the best thing that ever happened to me. And I fucked it up. I fumbled. Oh, the regret. That's the unfinished business here. That's the unfinished business. Collective, did you know that this person that is now bothered by the fact that they screwed up with you, it now bothers them? You know, you question, let me go back to what I saw with you. You question whether or not this person was ever for real, for real. At first, they weren't. They lied to you. They strung you along. They were a player. Now, and what this tells me is this person had to have caught feelings for you and not realized it until, you see what I'm saying? Big fumble. Boy, they fucked around and found out they didn't expect to catch feelings for you, did they? Hate it for them. I hate it when that happens. Not really. I don't hate it at all. But see, they strung you along about commitment, never having any intention, okay? Except now they're like, oh crap. They're starting to realize your value, that you really were the whole package, or at least the whole package that they were looking for, or that would make them a good partner. Boy, isn't that something? Isn't it funny how those tables turn? I don't really feel like, collective, you have done anything major to make the energy shift except move on. I really don't feel like you did anything to get back to this person in any way. I think you've just moved on in the withdrawal of your energy. You pulled your energy back. Oh, the absence of your energy. And I'm not talking about that you stopped talking to them or you went no contact. I'm not talking about any of that. What I'm talking about is you literally stopped thinking about them, started investing in yourself, focusing on yourself, your goals, your dreams, probably your money. What do I enjoy doing? Maybe you got a new hobby. Maybe you started volunteering somewhere, whatever the case may be. You took all that energy and put it into a productive outlet that was more, taking care of yourself, to be honest. All right. They did not see that coming, collective. They did not see this coming. This is literally like blowing up in their face. Boots walking away are deafening. Yes, they did not see this coming. They did not see it coming. I'm telling you. Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. So, yeah, they were just playing around at first. I kind of feel like you were, I think you ran across, I think whoever this is in your energy today that I'm picking up on probably has a history of being a bit of a player. Okay. And you were probably their catalyst. Okay. The one that, gets their attention that they got to stop acting certain kinds of ways. So this is beyond heartbreak for this person. It feels to them, it feels catastrophic. That's why this tower showed up. Okay. So, can I tell you what I think? Can I sum this reading up for you? And we're going to get, I'll look at the future energies on this thing. I'm not finished with the reading, but I'm going to sum it up with this thing. With that Five of Swords, how this thing started off with this, player deceptive energy, Five of Swords, Magician in reverse, Moon card, Hierophant in the reverse, and then over here, the Tower card. All right. Let me tell you what that tells me. They played themselves. Congratulations. You played yourselves. You fell out, not you, collective, your person that you're dealing with. You played yourself. You fell on your own sword. Okay. You did this you broke your own damn heart. All right. You played yourself, right? Hey, Mystic, what's up? So, yeah, that's what's up. That's the energy of whoever I have pulled for right now. What's this person going to do, if anything? A lot of major arcanas here, significant major arcanas. Not just majors, but like big majors. Okay. So, from a spiritual perspective, this is significant. You're a big lesson for this person. Okay. Does it go beyond that? I don't know. We're going to find out, right? You can, Mystic. You absolutely can. Of course. All right, here's what I want to do, collective. I want to see this person's next move, if any, what you might hear from this person. Can we find out? Can we find out? Have you got this person blocked? I don't have that in the cards, but I felt it. Some of y'all have this. Some of y'all are having a block party with this person, maybe. I want to see what their next action is, though. What's this person's next action toward my collective, please? Hey, Phoenix. What's this person's next action toward my collective, folks? Hey, Neil. Thank you. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all about blocking in a minute. I got an interesting thing I want to share with y'all about blocked. Somebody that blocks you. But let's see here. They're going to come towards you. Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. They are going to try to flex and get your attention. Okay. Remind me about the blocking thing, though, but I want to finish this first. But I want those of you, several of you said you were blocked. I want to tell you why. Okay. Page of Wands, Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. I get this person flexing, trying to get your attention. I do think they are going to reach out to you directly. Oh. Okay. Humble pie. I didn't see that coming. Humble pie. Death card, Hanging Man. I've been there, done that. I've been through it. I've got a new attitude. I've got a new perspective. What? This is what I want from the collective. The sun. This is how I see you. Oh my gosh. What? I know Gina says he's got to scrape his jaw off the Piggly Wiggly floor. He does, and I don't think he's done that yet. Let me tell you, I think in this reading, every single zodiac sign has come out. I swear to God, all these major arcanas, okay, because this is a spiritually significant connection. All right. But we have Aries, Aquarius, we have Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, heavy Scorpio, Leo. Then there's Pisces again. It's just all over the place, collective. That is what I am picking up. Okay. They are going to reach out and they may try to flex a little bit, but I think that I feel like they're going to immediately go to the humble pie mode, which is good because regardless if you give this person another chance or not, all right, they are going to definitely they need that humble pie. Okay, that they need that regardless. All right, so that's what's up. Bear in mind, and good question about the soulmates. We have many. If this person has had a significant impact on your life in any way, if they have broken your heart, if they have had that, and we have soulmates outside of romance as well. So probably yes, Lauren, probably yes. To speak to the blocking, okay, because I wanted to talk about blocking. All right. Hey, Carol. If a person has blocked you, that means it bothers them to see your stuff on their feed on social media. Okay. It bothers them. Now, the only reason that you can bother a person is if they still have some sort of feelings for you. I don't care what those feelings are. They're always rooted in emotion. Okay. Do they hate you? Are they jealous of you? All that ties back to love. You can't hate a person you didn't love. There is the line between love and hate is so fine, it's almost invisible. Okay. Just know that. All right. Let me tell you what I do to really, because people that I deal with, okay, people that I deal with myself personally, I don't block them. I refuse to give them the satisfaction to know that I'm bothered by their stuff on my feed. And if it does bother me, then that lets me know I need to work on myself and heal. Right? That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, Moto Mobile, Jimmy. So we've got, so far we have Taylor and Amber on the list. But we're going to look at new love options next. All right. We're going to look at new love options next. All right, here we go. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for that. All right. Anybody curious? He might need to eat some crow. I know we should go crow hunting. Is that a thing, Gina? And send it over? What happened? She's good. She's good. She's good. But Emil, thank you so much for the feedback. Carol, I just got your PayPal. Emil, thank you so much for the feedback about last night, the appointment. Thank you for that. That was very nice. And I appreciate you booking with me as always. Okay. Oh, Mystic, this is great. Didn't we see something for you that looked good? You are, Carol. You are third. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Mystic, my dog does that. So I totally get it. I totally get it. Baxter does that too. Thank you so much, Emil. Appreciate you. All right. She didn't even know, Mystic. She didn't even know. We fixed it. All right. Let's go to new love opportunities. Let's go to new love opportunities. Here we go. New love. We accidentally hid and unhid you, Taylor. That's the tea. It happens. Not a big deal. All right. So, paid readings, it depends on what you book. For the live readings, $10 is just a general advice spread with no questions. If you have a question, 35 for one, 55 for two. And I go and, for actual questions, you can ask, this, that, or the other. And then I'll usually clarify and give a pretty good amount of detail for actual questions. General advice is probably like a couple of minutes, and it's just you don't get to really ask a question, and whatever kind of comes out, comes out. But the advice can be very helpful sometimes. So, yeah. No, see, you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have even known. So, it happens. Listen, it's easy to do. It is so easy to do, Taylor. Oh, okay, Mystic. Well, I can't wait to hear more about that. All right, let's read for new love. Let's read for new love. Thank you for asking, Lauren. Let's read for new love. What are new love opportunities for the collective? What does the collective need to know about new love? I'm going to tell you something, collective. In my individual uploads and just in general, I've been seeing some really good energies collectively for new love. Okay. I just got an incredible Taurus reading earlier for new love, which is crazy because normally those individual signs are almost always past, but I've been seeing new stuff coming out in those. I've been seeing new stuff. All right, collective, let's see about new love. What do you need to know about new love? Hey, Lillian. Oh, Mystic. Of course. Y'all show me grace every day. And trust me, I do appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got here, collective, for new love opportunities. New love opportunities. What does the collective need to know about the new? What does the collective need to know about the new? You got something, Page of Cups. All right, somebody's messaging you or flirting with you. Oh my God. Collective, I'm going to have to get after you. Are you kidding me, collective? Here is this nice little Page of Cups. It's new. It's new. They ain't even done anything wrong, collective. They ain't even done anything wrong. And here you are, side-eyeing them. You won't even look at them. They ain't even done nothing wrong. All they did was come up in your DMs or say, hey, you're looking mighty cute today. Susie Q, Johnny Joe, whatever, whoever my collective is. Hey, ML. And you're sitting, collective, why are you side-eyeing people before they even screw up? It's like you're already, wonder what they're going to do. What do they want? Why are they flirting? How dare them flirt with me? How dare they tell me? How dare they tell me I look nice? How dare they tell me that they enjoy talking to me? How dare they flirt with me? How dare they ask me for coffee? How dare they ask me on a date? They ain't even done nothing wrong. Collective, we need to talk. We need to have a meeting. All right. We need to have prayer meeting. We need to have church. We need to have a come to Jesus. Okay. Collective. Well, I'm just putting my head down and I'm going to, work on my work and making money. And, you can't trust nobody. These hoes ain't loyal. You don't even know. Yes, there are people that aren't loyal, but guess what? There are people that are. Imagine that. What if it worked out? Oh, what in the crazy train? You should at least hear them out. You should at least hear them. I'm not telling you to get married to this little Page of Cups. You don't know them. And that's my point. You don't know them. So don't make any assumptions. All right. Hear them out. Talk to them. Go out with them. Okay. Mm? Give them a chance to screw up before they do. Good God Almighty. They might just be nice. They might just work out. So yeah, give them, you don't know. You don't, it's just a page. That's all it is. It's just a flirt. It's just an invitation to coffee. It's not a marriage proposal. You haven't given them your bank account information, so they can't fuck you over. I hope you don't give them your heart that soon, because they can, so they can't break it. Okay? God. What in the crazy train? But you think that everybody's like your ex. They're like auntie, they're all the same. Okay, Dan. Okay, Dan. As you speak it, so it is, my friends. You say that, so it will be. Collective, you need to get over it. All right? You need to get over it. If you are still expecting everybody to be like your ex, let me tell you what you need to do. Shadow work. You don't need to be dating right now. You need to be doing shadow work to get all this mess squared away. All right? So that you can be over all that shit and ready to be open to something new, to giving someone a fair opportunity. Let me ask you something, collective. Suppose that you reached out to somebody and flirted with them. How would you feel if that person, and you ain't done nothing wrong, you just said, hey, I'd like to go for coffee sometime with you. And that person automatically said, they're going to be just like my ex. Is that fair? No. So don't do that to other people, because you don't want it done to you. All right. What's good for the goose is good for the gander in every way. All right. You can't expect a person to give you any more than you're willing to put on the table for yourself. Okay. All right. Let's see. So the short answer is, I got people coming towards you. The rest of the story, you're going to sabotage this if you don't get this shit straight. Yeah, at least one, maybe more, Page of Cups. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it's one or more. If you're going to meet every one of them like this with the side eye, it don't matter how many come towards you. You're going to sabotage every one of them. So how many times are you going to repeat this before you realize it's not working? Maybe I need to do something different. Maybe I need to heal all these wounds. Maybe I need to address this baggage. Maybe I need to do that so that I can be fair to a new person. We are having church today, and I don't even need 10% of your money. What else do you need to know about new love, collective? What else do you need to know about new love? What else do you need to know about new love? What else do you need to know about new love? Okay, you got another one here. You've got 3 energies so far. All right, listen to me. You've got you do have a past person here in your energy coming around, but you've got some new people. Somebody's got water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody has air in their chart. All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taylor. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Collective, let me tell you something. Here's why you need to get yourself squared away. All right. Such a Scorpio question, Gina. Because there is the potential for something really good. All right. There is the potential for something really good here. All right. With the 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card. But I absolutely feel like that this could hinder things. These wounds from the past, all right? That could hinder things, all right? I've got a new water sign, a new air sign, and a past just person. It's not, it could be any sign, all right? Look, the past person you still got wounds from. You need to heal that. And that's the energy they're carrying, okay? So this past person, that's going to go by the wayside again. All right. That's going to go by the wayside again. If you give that one a chance. Look, it's toxic. It's toxic. Yeah. For some of y'all, there may be somebody in your past that's got an addiction of some sort. All right. That's what I got for what you need to know about the new. The new. Stacy, that's hilarious. Melissa, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. We are going to do some more predictions. I think I'm going to switch over and we are going to read for Taylor. Taylor, if you're here, hey, Caramel Passion, how you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, Taylor, you did send it to me. Okay, good. Okay. Why can't I stop thinking about blank? I know there's an attraction, but it feels like something deeper. I can't put my finger on it. Looking for clarity. Both Capricorns. You're a Cancer moon. He's a Pisces moon. Whoa, that's tough. Those water moons with Capricorn suns. All right, let's see what we can find out about this person. Yep, I got you, love. I got you, love. All right, we are going to read for you, Taylor. And let's see what we can find out for you. What's up with this person? What's up with this other Capricorn? What's up? What's really going on with this other Capricorn? What's really going on in this dynamic? Gina, what's really going on with this person that Capricorn, that Taylor the Capricorn is dealing with, this other Capricorn? What's really going on? Help me to give Taylor some clarity on this whole thing. Help me to give clarity to Taylor on this whole thing. Help me to get clarity for Taylor on this whole thing, please. Give me something for Taylor. Clarity for Taylor on this whole thing, please. Clarity for Taylor on this whole thing. Clarity for Taylor on this whole thing. Yes, Calico, they are. Paid readings are open. Queen of Swords came out in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Wands in the reverse. There is something here. You know, the 9 of Wands is about, it can be about patterns that we're stuck in. It can be about fighting for things, fighting losing battles. It can be where we are putting ourselves in harm's way by holding on to something that needs to be cut off, with the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. So this is definitely a big lesson for you, Taylor. I'm going to dig deeper, but I'm telling you what I see so far. Okay. What I see so far is you possibly have a tendency to hold on to things. There's a big lesson here for you. The difference between attachment and connection. That's the lesson here. Attachment is what's keeping you stuck in this pattern, this 9 of Wands, okay? Attachment is what's keeping you stuck, all right? And you can't cut this cord. You've got to heal your way out of this, okay? That's why you've got all this lingering energy, all right? And it's literally keeping you stuck. It's literally keeping you stuck. And the hardest thing you'll ever do in a connection like this, okay, and it could be that there is something, you know, there's like your Pluto aspects could be causing a lot of this thing that can do that. Okay. And that makes it super hard. Okay. Very hard. But this is a huge rite of passage for you as far as overcoming this attachment. All right. This is why they talk about non-attachment being so powerful. And that is in and of itself a release. Releasing never means that you don't want to be with a person again. It's that you accept whatever outcome that is there. You accept whatever happens to be for your highest good. Okay. And so in essence, even people, if a person is in a healthy relationship, okay, there's still non-attachment because, well, and it probably is being reciprocated. Okay. He may be having the same lesson. Often that's the case. All right. Often that is the case, Taylor. And so, there is this thing there. Attachment is what is keeping you stuck. And that's the problem, is attachment. And it's not healthy. It's keeping you both stuck then. If it's reciprocal, it's on both sides. And that's often the case in these connections, all right? Usually when there's a lesson on one side, there's a lesson on the other, okay? These are not good energies. We have the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. So this is not somebody that you've got a healthy dynamic with, all right? There's a lot of buried wounds here. That's another reason why the Queen of Swords is here in the reverse. All right. And what you're doing with this person and they're doing with you, the reason you can't let go of this person, the reason this keeps cropping up in your energy is you're trying to recreate a situation that didn't make sense and trying to make it go differently next time. That's what we do subconsciously. All right. That's what we do. And it is, I am getting it reciprocal, but this is supposed to show your attachment, your fears, your abandonment issues, your self-esteem issues. It is literally, and where you're not showing up for yourself, where you are not showing up for yourself. That's what this is. I have a lot of stuff about explaining this stuff in more detail over on Phoenix Rising on Patreon. And it may be something that you want to check out, but this is just not, it's a soulmate connection. Okay. But, and is it reciprocal? Yeah. You guys are both the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's reciprocal. Both of you are looking for the other one, are hoping to find a person to fill up a void within you. And that void, that emptiness that you feel is actually showing you where you're not showing up for yourself. And if you give that to yourself, then you can be better to be in a non-attached situation that is healthy. Non-attachment is what we have whenever two people don't need each other and they're together because they choose to be. That's a much higher love than needing someone, right? If that makes sense. But healing takes time plus work. It takes both. Healing takes shadow work over time. And, it could, and I'm going to be real with you. Sometimes these plutonic connections can take years to get out of your system. And it's a lot of work. But it's a major rite of passage. It's a major rite of passage. It's to show you where your weaknesses are, where your vulnerabilities are. All right. That's what's up here. This connection is important. It's the connect. Let me tell you. Well, I don't know, but that's what I'm picking up. You had asked me, you had asked me, let me go back to your email. I know there's attraction, but it feels like something deeper. I can't quite put my finger on it, and I'm looking for clarity. There is attraction. It is a trauma bond all day long. So I answered your question, right? And I don't think you're hearing me, and that's okay. I don't think you're hearing me. It has nothing to do with whether you're looking for a relationship or da 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 da. But this is a trauma bond that you guys have, and it's not healthy. And I say that because I love you, Taylor, because that's what I'm seeing in the cards. I love you enough to tell you the truth. I love you enough to tell you the truth, Taylor. I'm not that reader that's going to tell you what I think you want to hear. You know, is this person a soulmate? Without a shadow of a doubt, this person is a soulmate, without the shadow of a doubt. And you will have more than those, right? But that's what I got, love. That's what I got. And Taylor, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to shoot straight with you. I don't know, but by the way you worded that, I think you were hoping for me to say, oh, there is something there. You guys are meant to be. And I'm just not going to say that. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, and you're right. And I'm sorry, you know, if I came off harsh or blunt. And he is important, right? He is important, no doubt about it. And the reason you enjoy that feeling is because you guys are both vibrationally aligned in a similar way. That's why people feel like home, because your energetic vibration matches theirs. But I did not see good energies between you two at all. I just didn't. And I got to be real with you. I mean, I'll pull from a different deck, Taylor, if you want me to. I mean, maybe I blew it. Maybe I blew it. She got a paid reading, Lauren. She got one question. Tell me about the energies between Taylor and this other Capricorn. What does she need to know? Tell me about the energies between Taylor and this other Capricorn. Tell me about the energies between Taylor and this other Capricorn. Let's see here. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Death card in the reverse, and the King of Swords. Very similar. Very similar energy. Very similar energy. All right. There's a lot of sexual attraction here that's coming out in this reading. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That can speak to that attachment, but also codependency with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So there is a dependency on one another and a need. This is very much something out of need. All right. Two of Swords, blockage. So again, that's kind of you not seeing things, and kind of similar, very similar energies with this, Taylor. That's what I got, love. Actually, you can Cash App questions too, Mystic. All right, I gotta let me update because I know I've got Tiffany here, but I hope that helped you, love. All right, we've got let's see here. Let me just go over to PayPal because I know some of y'all have PayPal me. So hang on one second. I got to make sure I don't miss anybody. Give me 1 second. But Mystic, you're next. I'll do Mystic's advice and then we'll switch back over. And hey, Uncle, what's up? Green-eyed Devil in the house. Gang's all here. The gang's all here. Hang on 1 second. Let me make sure. Why is this thing? Why is my PayPal not updating? All right, I'll just go back to my mail. This is driving me nuts. All right, I know I can go to another way. Y'all give me a minute. Okay, Stacy, you're after Tiffany. And then Nicole. And then Calico. All right, now we're caught up. Thank you, Erica. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So I got you Calico as well. All right, and I saw where you had emailed me. Okay, I'm caught up now. I got Phoenix. How did you hear your name, Phoenix? Oh yeah, you're Nicole. Yeah, I got yours, love. I got yours. Stacy did advice, Nicole did advice, and Calico did a question. All right. We're going to do Amber's advice, and then we will do another romance spread. All right. But before I do, big announcement. Big announcement. Are y'all ready? Drum roll. At long last, Uncle L Speaks and I are doing a collaboration tomorrow evening on this channel at 7 p.m. Central, which is a little short of 24 hours from right now. We'll be announcing that on my community post, but you definitely want to mark your calendars. You don't want to miss that. Uncle L has been, really instrumental and helpful in my own journey. And so don't miss that. I'm looking forward to that. All right, you'll enjoy that. He's a lot of fun too, and he's a really, really good reader. All right, let's do. It's going to be fun. All right, let's do some advice for you, Mystic. Give me some advice for 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 Mystic. What does Mystic need to know in the form of advice? Give me some advice for Mystic. Give me some advice for Mystic. I know, he's good, isn't he, Michelle? He's good. All right, give me advice for Mystic. 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 Give me advice for Mystic, Lauren. It's not that hard. It's not, don't worry. Don't get out of your head. It's not that hard. Relax. Be in the moment. Let things unfold organically. You have a soul bond in your energy. It's very light right now. You're overthinking the hell out of it. Why does she overthink? I almost get the energy from you that you feel like this is too good to be true. It's okay to be measured, but this is going to be a stable offer. It's okay to be measured. It's okay to use discretion, but at the same time, you've got a soul bond here. Relax and let things flow. Yes, like Uncle said, just relax and let things flow. I got it, Lauren. I saw it come in. Thank you, love. Relax and let things flow. Don't overthink it. Don't get ahead of yourself. All right. Don't start arguing with yourself about the what's and the whys and the wherefores in your mind. Be present. Okay. In the moment. This is a good one, Mystic, and be present. All right. Be present. This is one that you'll want to. The reason that's cool, that this is so cool with the Six of Cups energy, the reason this is so cool is that there are moments right now to savor and soak up and enjoy and consume. So, yeah, it's sweet. Relax. You got this. This is not going to be hard. So don't make it hard. Well, some things might get hard, but some things are okay that way, but not difficult. Let me make sure I clarify exactly what I mean. All right, that's what I got. Let's do Carol's advice. Let's do Carol's advice. Give me Carol's advice. Carol, what do you need to know? Carol, what does Carol need to know? What does Carol need to know? Hang on one second. Give me 1 second, y'all. What does Carol need to know? What does Carol need to know? Give me some advice for Carol. What does Carol need to know? What does Carol need to know? I love that. What does Carol need to know? I got an incredible reading for Taurus earlier, Mystic. If you have not seen that, you should. Like, I was blown away. And it felt like a new person. What does Carol need to know? What does Carol need to know? Give me some advice for Carol, please. Give me some advice for Carol. Give me some advice for Carol. Be patient. Success is coming. Be patient. Everything in its time. Be sure to be patient. You don't have to rush things, but consistent work is what's going to pay off. Think of your success in terms of a marathon, not a sprint. You know, the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady is going to win every single time. I also have some other advice for you. Mom is the word. Stealth. You may know things, you may pick up things, and you may see things, and you may have plans, but put people on a need-to-know basis. Sometimes we are privy to information that nobody else has any. That's nobody's business that we know that, or that we're planning that, okay? Use discretion in who you open up to about things that could put you in a vulnerable situation, particularly around money. I've got some real success coming for you in terms of probably career with the Six of Wands, okay? But it's going to be slow coming. It's very Saturnian. Why do I like that? Because even though it's slow and steady and it could be challenging, it's going to require consistency, dedication, not overworking, but just slow and steady wins the race, okay? The good news about Saturnian success, baby, Saturn is not just known as the challenger. He's the kingmaker. He takes longer, but it has more stick with it, if you know what I mean. It has more long-term ability. So I am picking up something really good and successful, but you don't try to get ahead of yourself. Don't try to sprint this. Don't wear yourself out, but slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, keep it steady and keep it safe. Information diets. I love that. I hadn't heard that before, Mystic, but yes. That's what's up. All right. So I hope that helps you, Carol. All right, let's go and do another romance spread, and then Tiffany, I'll get to you next. All right. We're going to do another romance spread. Let's see what we got. Where is Melissa still here? Melissa, if you didn't see my Taurus reading, you need to go see. You're a Taurus too, and you too, Uncle. And I'm going to take it because of my Taurus stellium. That was a good reading. You are welcome, Carol. All right, we're going to do another romance. General romance. Oh, it's Lucille McGillicuddy. What's up? Good to see you, Motor Pony. How you doing? All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. What does the collective need to know? Give me another collective message about, you know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to use the oracles. Give me another collective message, romance message. Give me another collective romance. Okay, this came out backwards. Okay, this flipped around. What does that tell me? You've got somebody that's not your friend that you think is your friend. Collective. Be careful who you trust. Hey, Heather, what's up? That literally flipped around. I normally don't read reversals on oracles, but when that flips around, I got to look at it. All right, so be careful who you hang out with. Be careful who you're spending time with. There's somebody here you need to, and maybe you're friends with them, but you don't need to be. All right, who else? What else do you need to know from the Oracle deck, the Love Oracle deck collective? Be careful of an addict. Be careful. I know that won't apply to everybody. This is a collective reading, but be very careful about enabling this, or certainly if this is you, get help, please. All right. What else needs to come out for the collective? What else needs to come out from the romance oracles for the collective? What else needs to come out? Read between the lines. So listen, collective, listen. It's a time to ramp up your intuition. All right. It's what's not being said that's important. It's what's not being said. It's what you're going to feel or what you are going to get from your intuition. Well, Auntie Karen, how do I know how to listen to the voice of my intuition? Because you're staying on top of your spiritual work and your meditation, and you're doing your inner work and your shadow work. Well, I don't do that. Okay, well, guess what? You're going to be blind as a fucking bat then. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. All right. You know, spiritual gifts don't just happen, folks. They don't. No, you got to do the work. Okay, yes, there are some signs that have more of a propensity than others, but even then, you'll second guess and you'll have blind spots and everything else, all right? Be able to read what is between the lines. It's what's not being said that's important. Remember that. It's what's not being said that's important. Yes, it's like working at, thank you. It's like working and building muscle. I have a hard time sometimes verbalizing it because, Uncle, I feel things more than I get specifics. You're different than me because you've got that Scorpio moon, so you get the specific words, but I'll feel it before I know how to put words to it. That's where our divination is different. Both are good. They just work differently, right? Nonetheless, What else do the collective need to hear about? For missed you too, Motor Pony, missed you too. Grass is greener. All right. Know this. The grass is green where it's watered. All right. So if you have been left in the dust for someone new, just know that that is not a reflection on you. That's a reflection on the person that did the moving. Okay. All right. If the grass is greener over there, it's because that's where they watered the grass. All right. Just know that. All right. Oh, wow, Calico. You do have romance coming, collective. Romantic feelings, falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions. So, I have been picking that up for you in general, for all the signs, better as far as new stuff, definitely, for a lot of you guys, all right? I've definitely been picking up good vibes for a lot of the signs. Remember this: divine intervention, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural karma. Things always happen as they should. If you are in a relationship that basically ended up looking like this picture, it was to get your attention. All right. It is the catalyst that is supposed to get you to work on yourself, to get into a better energetic vibration so you can attract healthy love. Because we don't want a repeating story, do we? Do we want more shit shows and more dumpster fires? No. So that's what this is about. That's what this is about, collective. That's what this is about. You'll keep repeating the experience with the same person or different people until you learn the lesson. That's what's up. Motor Pony, that sounds really painful. I broke my arm, 2 years ago, I think it is, that I fell. And there's quite a story there. Then I might share that. And it's kind of funny in a very exposing kind of way. I'll tell that story, but I'm not going to yet. We're going to read for Tiffany next. All right, Miss Tiffany, let's see, I think you sent yours. Yep, there's yours right there. All right, Miss Tiffany. Let me timestamp for Tiffany real quick. It is an awesome story. It's pretty hilarious. All right. Tiffany, I've recently crossed paths with a Capricorn, and I am absolutely mesmerized. I want to know if this is worth pursuing, or am I just chasing emotions? Well, I don't know. We're going to see. Let's see what the energies look like. Tiffany, if you are here and can give me your zodiac sign, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see what's up between you and this Capricorn, Miss Tiffany. Let's see what's up. I'll get a sip of tea while I'm waiting on you to give me, if you're here, your zodiac sign. Let's see. Let's see what's up. Green-eyed devil. All right. What's going on with this Capricorn toward Tiffany? What about this new Capricorn toward Tiffany? What about this new Capricorn toward Tiffany, please? What about this new Capricorn and Tiffany? How does that look? What are the energies? What does she need to know about that? What does Tiffany need to know about this potential dynamic between her and this Capricorn? What does Tiffany need to know about this Capricorn and the potential here? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? the thing. I think this Capricorn feels an interest in you as well. This Capricorn has got a lot of baggage. A lot of baggage. I think this Capricorn has a lot of baggage. And I think this Capricorn, quite honestly, takes on a lot unnecessarily. And sometimes that goes along with that zodiac sign. But I'm literally getting that. The 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I think this Capricorn may be in a place where they're not at their best because they're so busy helping everybody else and taking on everyone else's problems and taking responsibility for things that are not their responsibility, that they're absolutely exhausted. And that's the blockage. And that's why the 2 of Swords is here. Do I think this Capricorn realizes it? No. Do I think this Capricorn is a bad person? No, I do not. But I think that this Capricorn has a lot of things to sort out. I don't think this Capricorn is relationship ready in any stretch of the imagination. The Capricorn is smitten with you, definitely smitten with you. The Capricorn has already decided that the Capricorn is already smitten with you. All right, literally finds you beautiful, attractive, and at the same time has already decided that it's going to blow up in their face just like everything else does. And this can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. You have a soul bond here with this person. It doesn't shock me at all that you say you're mesmerized by him. He's mesmerized by you, but he's already looking at why this is not going to work out. Are you going to cheat on him? What are you going to do for this to blow up in this Capricorn's face? And it'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy. And you may be dealing with someone with all this that I'm picking up. He probably has some unhealthy attachment issues that could create some unhealthy attachment styles, such as avoidant. I would predict this to be avoidant. It could be clingy, but I could definitely picture it as someone that would be lean toward pushing you away, doing things to test the relationship just to get it over with and pull the Band-Aid off whenever that's not even what would likely happen otherwise. And there's not really a lot you can do to fix this, Tiffany. There's not really, this is an inside job. All the reassurance that you could give this Capricorn 1,000 reassurances a day, and it wouldn't be enough because it's got to come from the inside. That's what I got, love. That's what I got. But yeah, I know, right? Green-eyed devil. Hey, Sonny from Monty, what's up? All right, Stacy is asking for advice, and we are going to get Stacy some advice. Let's see what's up. If you missed it when I said it earlier, tomorrow night we're doing a collaboration here on this channel. In about 23 hours, Uncle L Speaks and I are doing a collaboration. So definitely take care, Melissa. Love you, baby girl. Appreciate you, sweetie. Bat girl, appreciate you. At any rate, Uncle L and I are going to be collabing here on my channel tomorrow night, so you don't want to miss that. All right. All right, let's go to you are on the list, Lauren. I've got Stacy, then Nicole, then Calico, and then Lauren. Hey, Royal, how you doing? No, there's 2 people. There's 3 people ahead of you, Lauren. All right, we're going to get Stacy's advice real quick. Give me Stacy's advice. Give me Stacy's advice. Give me Stacy's advice. Hey, Laura, I'm so glad to see you, Laura. I'm happy for you, Laura. Give me Stacy's advice. Stacy, have you got company coming? What's up with that? God. Give me Stacy's advice. Really? Your nose has been itching. Did you see that? Like my nose just was like cutting up. Yes, fat girl. Stacy, there is a decision around romance that is coming forward toward you. There's a new person. You got new love coming in, Stacy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, I see why now. All right, listen. There's two people in your energy, Stacy. One you have been dealing with, you may even have feelings for. There is also a new person. My cards are saying not to put all your eggs in one basket. Look before you leap. There is literally a decision to be made. But I'm also getting I'm getting this thing of not getting ahead of yourself. So you have a new person coming towards you, and then you've got somebody that you've got some sort of history with that will come toward you too. There's something here that needs to be released that's not stable, Stacy. So I feel like, give me more on the Ace of Swords. You've not met the new person yet. You have no idea about the new person. I'm predicting that for you. All right. So I kind of feel like keeping your options open and not jumping into the wrong one is what you're getting. There's something here that is really good for your highest good. And that person you have not met. Right. All right. I hope that helps you, Stacy. All right. We'll get Nicole some advice. Give me some advice for Nicole. Give me some advice for Nicole. Give me some advice for Nicole. Give me advice for Nicole. Give me some advice for Nicole, please. Give me some advice for Nicole. 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 Nicole, I feel like if you are not already doing well financially, you are on the road to doing well financially. Okay. And I feel like someone is going to try to come towards you on the pretense of being a romantic interest, when in fact they have ulterior motives. They're possibly, I don't like this energy. It's possibly somebody that turned their back on you at some point. Okay. And they've got their hand out. All right. They're a liar. They're a liar, flat out. It's a head over heart decision for you all day long. Learn to not let your emotions cloud your judgment when you are dealing with someone. There is someone that is going to come towards you, and they are somebody who would take advantage of you if you would allow them to, probably financially. All right. You've got something that they want or need. All right. And I feel like it's stability or money. All right. This person is a liar and possibly a cheater. All right. They are going to come in hard and strong and lay it on very, very sweet. The other thing that I get, Nicole, is there is someone new that is better, much better. You have new love coming that looks good. All right. So be very discerning. Very discerning. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. All right, so Calico, you are up next. I think what we may do, can we do another romance spread? Let's do another romance spread. Or do y'all want to do, let me do a general. Wow. All right, I'm going to do a general. We're going to get these and these and these. Thank you, Nicole. All right, this is going to be a general spread. I'm using mostly oracles. Oh, I know what else we're going to do. We're going to do this. All right, let's do a general spread. All right, here we go. All right, what does the collective need to know from Moonology? What does the collective need to know from Moonology? What does the collective need to know from Moonology? Give me a message for the collective, please, from Moonology. Hold on. Okay, you got two. Oh, I love this. Oh, and it's even the right seasons. Luck is on your side. Sagittarius energy. I love that. Jupiter energy. Also, Capricorn energy. Your hard work paying off. Hell yes. And we're in Capricorn season. So for those of you who are working on success and you set some intentions, there you go. There you go. All right. But you know, you got to do the action. It's not going to fall in your lap. You got to make it happen. That's very Saturnian. Okay. Saturnian energy says, you know, work hard, master your challenges, be patient, and it's going to come through. What does the collective need to know from Cosmic Cat? I have not read with this deck in the ages. What do you need to know from Cosmic Cat? Learn to be on your own. Learn to be happy alone. You will not be happy in a connection until you are happy alone. Your goal to get ready for romance, single and amazing. And you are going to have to be amazing to change my relationship status, because your competition is not another person. No, it's my current state of happiness that I have got to agree to put on the line. Right? Does that make sense? Hey, Sonny for Money, you can ask a question if you want to. Sure. Yes, you can. All right. We are going to pull from Rebel deck. Rebel, Rebel, Rebel. This is the deck that calls everybody out. Rebel deck. What do you have to say to the collective? Love. It's time. Love. Give some, get some. It will cheer your ass up. And okay, it's not always about romance. You can be loving towards your friends, family, soul tribe. All right. Just give some love. All right. Put a little love in your heart. Listen, some of you guys need to take a trip, a vacation. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. Let's pull one more from Rebel deck. Look, several things coming out. Okay, collective, listen to me. Stop your whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. And then, shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. Holding on to all that stuff, especially if you're holding on to a grudge, it's like drinking poison, hoping another person will die. The only person that's going to hurt you. I'm just saying. All right. And then we're going to pull a spiritual AF card. Hey, Evolved Son, how you doing? All right. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Seriously. Oh, I love this. Oh my God. Okay, we fixing to have church. I have not seen this in all these years that I've had this deck. I have never seen this card, but buddy, listen to me. Seriously, don't go asking a tarot deck about that lover you're pretty sure that you should leave, and then pull the leave their ass card and pretend like you don't know what it's saying. That, sweetheart, is a recipe for some cosmic ass kicking. The universe is loving as fuck, but it created the tough love game. If you ask for direction and then don't listen to that direction, universe is going to rain on you until you do. Bonus sign: if you pulled this card asking if you should learn to twerk, you totally should. Right? Hey, I think Evolved Sun is behind in the chat. She's answering questions I asked about 3 minutes ago. Nonetheless, how many times do we sit here and people will say, tell me about my ex, and I'll be like, they're coming back to fuck you over. And then they'll come back and say, but they are coming back, right? I'm like, did you hear the rest of what I said? No, I don't want to hear the whole thing. I just want to hear that they're coming back. Okay. Don't come asking me questions if you're not ready to follow through. Yeah. All right. Timely. Let's pull some tarot for you. Let's pull some tarot. Caramel, how you doing? Uncle, I know that hit you. I know, Uncle L, you were like, yes, I need you to send me that card. All right, let's see what's up. Give me a general message for, they're coming though. Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, to get their stuff. General message. What does the collective need to know in general? Give me a general message for the collective, and then we're going to read for Calico. Caramel, that made me think of that song. Your comment made me think of that song by, what is it? Jessie J, Nicki Minaj. What's that song that they sing? I'm going to show you what your mama gave up. What's that song? What is that song that I'm thinking of? I can hear it. Oh, I think Ariana Grande may sing on that too. Anyway, let me get some general messages for. I'm going to have to look now. Collective, you need to live in your authenticity. Well, I am. Are you sure? Have you taken that journey inside yourself to even know who the hell you are? Do you have self-awareness? Authenticity is always better. All right? Authenticity is always better. Stop worrying about what other people think. Live your truth. Speak your truth. Yes, bang, bang. Thank you, Lauren. Live your truth. Speak your truth. All right? Don't let your self-image be contingent on what other people feel and think about you, right? That's what I got. This is all about authenticity, letting things unfold organically, taking the time to heal and do the work. I'm really getting a lot of encouragement about spirituality here with this High Priestess. All right. That's what I got for the collective. We're going to read for Calico next. Yeah, I like that song. I like that song, Bang Bang. I have not heard that in ages. Um, yeah, Ariana Grande does sing on that song. I was right. It's Jessie J, Ariana, and Nicki Minaj. See, anybody can be bad to you. You need a good girl to blow your mind. I love that song. All right, let's do Calico's question. Calico, you sent me that too. Let me go here. Taylor, you sent me another one. All right, I got you, Taylor. You'll be after Lauren. All right, Calico, let's see what we got. Let me timestamp for you, love. All right. I feel like I can't put my intuition or discernment on this. My cousin Celia always wants to be close to me and always reluctant. I'll give her some quality time, conversation, and then I steer away and go mute for a while, which isn't obviously very nice of me. I don't like being that way. My intentions aren't to hurt her feelings. I don't have a specific reason, but I just don't feel like something sits right with me. What am I missing? Is it something past life? I don't know. Let's nail it down. Let's see what we can find out for you, my love. You know, it could be so many different things that's causing that, right? But let's see what we can find out for you, Calico. Yeah. What is Calico? What's causing this vibe with Calico? Give me what's causing this. Give me the underlying facts around the vibe, the facts around what she's picking up. What is she picking up? What is she picking up here? What is she picking up? What is she picking up? What's Calico picking up? You're picking up on some sadness. She cries when she's alone. I'm not sure why. We're going to get more on that. She's dealing with some sadness that she keeps to herself. I don't know why. Why is that? Why is that? Hermit, 5 of Cups. Why is that? I think she doesn't let you know that. I think she internalizes that. Card. Could she be? She pretends to be okay, but she's not okay. She pretend. In fact, I get this that she pretends she acts very lighthearted, but beneath the surface, she's sad. No, she doesn't. I kind of wonder if this has to do with partnerships and relationships. And I almost think that she compares herself to you in some way. And she is disappointed because she doesn't measure up to you, or she feels like you're more attractive to the opposite sex than she is. You have better luck with romance than she does. I'm kind of getting that she compares herself to you and she feels like she falls up short. I think she may even be jealous. Well, let's check in on her marriage. Let's check in on her marriage. Her marriage is a shit show. I think her person, either she's cheating or her husband's cheating. One or the other. She's being cheated on. She's found out. Five of Swords in reverse. She's being cheated on, whether you know it or not. Or she's interested in somebody else. She's not happy in her marriage. I don't believe so. With the Five of Swords in reverse, let's just see. She feels lonely even in her marriage. With the Hermit card coming out, she cries at night. Nobody knows. Going on in her marriage. Thank you, Sonny, for money. Hey, Dawn. How are you, beautiful? She wants to she feels like she's wasting her time. She feels like she's a doormat with the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. She may feel like she does for her husband or whatever. And that she's taken advantage of and not appreciated. She's drained. She wants something new and exciting. She envies your freedom. She envies your freedom. We always want what we don't have, right? Yeah, she's the breadwinner. Him, not so much. Yeah. She gives to the point of exhaustion is literally what I got. She's drained. And she has propped him up. You know what she's done? She's painted him perfect. You know that song? Calico, have you ever heard of that song, I Painted Him Perfect? That's what she does. She paints him perfect and he's not. Yeah. Hey, Robert. Hey, Stacy. How are you? She has painted him perfect. Yes. And she's miserable. She's miserable. And yet she cries a lot. Right? That's what's up. So that's what's up with that. That's what's up. Probably because vibrationally she brings you down without you even realizing it. Her energy is heavy. Her energy is heavy. It's got to be. That's got to be what's up. And it's exhausting to be around somebody who is so unhappy. So you feel like whether you realize it or not, your higher self says you have to detach. That is literally your higher self pulling you away from that because it is pulling you down. It is literally pulling you down. That's why she's draining. She may trauma dump. I kind of get the impression, though, that she doesn't. I kind of feel like she doesn't have, well, let me say this. Sometimes you can trauma dump without saying a word. Energetically, she is absolutely trauma dumping, okay? Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so she's probably trauma dumping, but not in the normal way that you think of sometimes, if that makes sense. That's what I got. Yeah, energetically. Yes, that's it. That's what Uncle said. Yep, that. Taylor, I've got you after Lauren. Lauren, we're going to get your advice. Is Jennifer here? I am so confused, Jennifer. And I need to ask you something. If you are here. Because Jennifer, I got a, you're welcome. And I hope that helped you, love. Did I get yours? Let me look, Laura. Yes, I did. You're after Taylor. So Lauren is up next. Hey, Jennifer, so you sent me, oh, thank you, Margaret. You sent me a Cash App, a PayPal for 69 cents and asked me 2 questions, and I am so confused. Help me make that make sense. Yes, I got 69 cents from you, Jennifer, on PayPal. Do I need to send that back to you? Because 2 questions are $55. So you would owe me $54.31 or something like that if you want those 2 questions answered. I'm so confused. Unless did you have some credits on my website? It could be that. No, I don't see this went through my website. You made a mistake. You sent it twice. Okay, well, if the other one comes through, I will let you. Oh, okay. I got it. All right, you're good. I got you, love. All right, baby cakes. I got you, Jennifer. And so you are after Laura. All right, here we go. All right, let's read for Lauren. Yes, Lauren is up next. All right, let's go, Lauren. All right. What does Lauren need to know? Give me some advice for Lauren. Give me some advice for Lauren, please. Give me some advice for Lauren. Give me some advice for Lauren, please. Give me some advice for Lauren. Give me some advice for Lauren. Give me some advice for Lauren. What does Lauren need to know? Lauren, what's your zodiac sign? What does Lauren need to know? What does Lauren need to know? What does Lauren need to know? does Lauren need to know? Three of Pentacles, but in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Cancer. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. What is going on here? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Lauren, I feel like you are putting your efforts and energy. I think you are putting your efforts and energy in a wrong direction that is not going to be fruitful and give you what you're hoping. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I think you're putting your efforts towards something that is not going to be fruitful. I don't know if this is financial or if this is a relationship, but what this is telling me is you're actually not being fair to yourself by pursuing something here. There may be, if it's a relationship, it involves probably a third party of somebody that is doesn't cooperate. Nine of Cups in reverse. This person may just not show up for you. And I got Cancer energy here. It's time for you to stand in your power. All right. Time for you to stand in your power and move towards something that is more fruitful. Right. Move towards something that is going to be in your highest interest, in your best good. But there's something you're putting your energy to that you're not even cutting yourself a fair deal. Yes, stuck on your ex, feeling sad and stuck on a past person. And there it is right there. Feeling alone, feeling left out in the cold. And I'm going to say this. Moving on doesn't mean finding a new person. And moving on doesn't mean finding a new person. It means finding you. It means finding you and healing these wounds that you're feeling. Okay. The first thing you need to do is the hard journey of healing and doing the work to heal. Okay. Now, my thing is this. If he's unblocking and blocking you, you can fix that so quickly, my darling. You can absolutely fix that. You block him. And then you won't be bothered by the blocking and the unblocking. It'll never, you won't know. Okay. You won't know. If he's making, let me tell you, if he's making you feel sad and stuck and he's doing the unblocking, blocking things, you deserve, Lauren, let me talk to you. You deserve somebody who is stable. You deserve somebody who is not putting you through an emotional roller coaster. Your perfect person would not do that to you. Your ideal partner is not going to treat you like shit. You would not do that to them. But you're letting this person treat you this way. Now listen to me, Lauren. I don't know if you have a best friend or a daughter, but what would you tell them if they were dealing with someone treating them the way that this ex treats you? You would tell them, stop giving that person the time of day. He doesn't deserve you. Okay, he doesn't deserve you either, Lauren. Whatever you would tell your best friend or your daughter or your sister, somebody that you care about, you need to take that advice. All right? You don't need new energies. You're not hearing me. Did you not hear what I said? Moving on does not mean finding somebody new. It means finding you. It means taking yourself off of the dating hamster wheel, because you'll repeat this. You'll absolutely repeat this with someone new. I promise you. Best thing you can do, step back, take the time to do the work and invest in yourself, right? You got to ask yourself why you are hung up on somebody who is treating you bad. You see, you have a difference. Consciously, you know good and well that you deserve better, but subconsciously, you're settling for something that is less than what you know you deserve. That dissonance between the conscious and the subconscious, you've got to work through that stuff and process it and figure out why you're compelled to be attracted to a person that is treating you like shit whenever you deserve to be treated better. That's the work you got to do. That's going to help you to get in vibrational alignment to attract something more healthy. There you go. So no, don't move on towards something. I'm not going to read for something new for you. And if well, actually, okay. And you only paid me for a $10 advice spread, but out of the goodness of my heart, I'm doing this on the house. I'm going to show you what your new, if you were to go toward a new person right now, how that would end up. I don't have to pull cards, Lauren. I know, and I've seen this happen. I've been reading cards for a number of years, and I know how this goes, and I know energy behavior, all right? And I know what the subconscious does, and I know what you're likely to choose for yourself, okay? I know what you're likely to choose for yourself. And I'm gonna pull that for you. I'm gonna pull that for you. But until you get this healed, you're gonna keep repeating the same experience over and over again. So you're going to meet somebody where there is obstacles, somebody that holds back, somebody that is possibly egotistical and full of themselves. All right. Burdens, exhausting. You doing the heavy work, heavy lifting on a relationship, one-sided. Right? And you are a good person. This has nothing to do with you attracting what you deserve. It has to do with you attracting what you're in vibrational alignment with. All right? That's what's up. That's what's up. What I feel is your pain that you don't feel yourself, Laura. I'm going to shoot straight with you. All right? You are welcome. You are absolutely welcome. I highly recommend that you get on a shadow work journey. That's going to help you. Step 1, go block him every way you can. Step 2, dig yourself into shadow work. And if you need help with shadow work, baby, I've got 60-something videos over on Patreon to help you walk through it. That's what's up. What you want from this man, Lauren, the feeling that you want from this man, what that's telling you, that emptiness that you feel related to that ex, that's where you are not showing up for yourself. You got to fill that hole up. That's what this is showing you. Yeah, it can take a while to wade through them. That's true. Yeah. I hope that helped you, love bug. All right. We are going to Taylor. Taylor, did you email me or are you going to give me your question in the chat? Yes, being a good person. It's a damn shame to be a good person and to waste it on the wrong person. But it happens a lot. Sadly. But Taylor, are you here, love bug? Where's Taylor? Maybe she only sent me one. She only sent me one. Okay, I'm confused. All right, Laura, you're next. You're next, Miss Laura. All right, let's get Laura some advice. Love you too, Lauren. You came to the right place. All right, let's go to Laura. Laura G. Hey, April, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Lauren. All right, let's go to Laura. Where's my little Gemini friend? Where's my little Gemini friend, Laura G? What does Laura G need to know? What does Laura G need to know? Give me some advice for Laura G. Laura G. Laura the Gemini. Give me some advice for Laura. Give me some advice for Laura. have not done money yet, Calico. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to. What does Laura G need to know? What does Laura G need to know? What does Laura G need to know? Laura G. Relax. Laura, I like this reading. You've got the Hermit, the Page of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the King of Wands. And what this tells me is this. And some of this is because I know a little bit of your backstory, right? Hey, April. I know that Taurus reading was good, wasn't it? But Laura, let me tell you what I'm picking up from this. With the Hermit card and this Page of Cups, you have been single for a long time. And you've been doing great. You know, the Hermit card, you've not needed someone. You've been doing great. You've been on your journey. You've been on your spiritual journey. And you have been making it just fine. In fact, more than just fine. Okay, with flying colors, right? You have been strong. And now this person has come toward you with this Page of Cups. Okay. And now you can relax and be soft again. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're probably tired. You're probably exhausted. And it's true that we don't need another person. We can absolutely step up and fill every role for ourselves. And you've done that. And you're used to doing that. But now you can relax. Now you can relax. I can't sleep. And I get that it's time for you to rest and nurture yourself. That's why the Four of Swords is here. Give yourself that soft place to fall, right? This person is coming in strong and dynamic and mature and all of this. I love this for you, Laura. But you don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to be strong all the time. That's what's coming out for you. Anything else? Anything else? How you doing, Ann? It's good to see you. Anything else? You don't have to work so hard. You're not going to have to do the work. You're not going to have to do the work. You're not going to have to do the heavy lifting on this thing. You can be passive. You can literally be passive. This is not like the rest. Stop overthinking it. This is not like the rest. Here's your outcome right here. This is not like the rest. What's his sign? I forgot. Laura, did you tell me his zodiac sign? I've got a dynamic hottie, possibly fire, possibly Leo, and I've got this Virgo energy too. Virgo, and then you came out, the Gemini energy came out as well. Capricorn. He must be a hottie. He's coming in as this dynamic Hottie. Hey, Brittany, how are you? But I like that for you, Laura. But it's time for you to rest and take care of yourself, flat out. He is. Okay, good. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Rest. Rest. Self-care. And you got that Capricorn placement. You know how that is. We'll stress ourselves out. That between that and that Mercury brain. So rest. Rest. Relax. Oh, Brittany, thank you for that. Nice reading for you, Miss Laura. I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you. All right. And Jennifer has 2 questions. Let me go get Jennifer's questions real quick. I saw those on. Where did that go? What? Okay, that was Nicole. I love you, Laura. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm happy for you. Now I cannot find because Jennifer, you gave me those questions in that first PayPal. And I'm trying to find it. I got the second one where you sent me the 55. What is this? I cannot find that. Damn it. I am struggling here. Jennifer, if you're here and you can send me your questions either like on my email, I would greatly appreciate it because I cannot find that. PayPal is acting wonky. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I don't know why PayPal has taken so long. PayPal has not updated since yesterday at 9:15. I mean, I'm getting the stuff in, but for some reason, it's just not. I don't know what the hell's going on. But Jennifer, if you're here and you can send me your stuff, I don't know why the hell. Maybe it would on my phone. Let me look on my phone, my PayPal app on my phone. Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of a pain in the butt. She sent me those things in her PayPal, and normally that is fine. All right, there it is. All right, it's showing up on my phone. I don't know why the hell it's not showing up on my laptop. But here we go. Okay, here's our 2 questions. I got you, Jennifer. I found them. I found them for you, love bug. All right. I'm so sorry. It's updating the money, but it's not updating the activity. So I can't see where the money came from. I can see it on my phone though. All right, let me timestamp for Jennifer. All right, so Jennifer says she's asking about her ex-fiance Libra. She's a Sag. Kind of feel his energy, even after a huge betrayal. Why is this not showing up? It cut it off. Damn it. Hey, Josephine. Jennifer, I need your second question, love, because it cut it off and I cannot see it. I am so aggravated with PayPal right now. I'm refreshing it again. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's not showing up. Yeah, if you could do that. I know you ask about whether or not the Libra will reach out to you, but let me know what your second question is, my love. I am so sorry. I don't know why PayPal's doing that. And it won't print the whole. But I got your money. Oh, that's so frustrating. But yeah, try putting your questions in here. If that doesn't work, you may have to send them to my email because sometimes they won't come out in the chats. It was long distance. I'll be traveling to his city next month. Will he try to see me or should I see him? Let's see what we've got. Let's see what I can tell you, Miss Jennifer. Let's see what I can tell you, love. All right. First of all, do we see this Libra reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Do we see this Libra X reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Do we see this Libra X reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Do we see this Libra X reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Do we see the Libra X reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Page of Swords in the reverse. Do we see this Libra reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Do we see this Libra reaching out to Jennifer, the Sag? Do we see this Libra reaching out to Jennifer, the Sagittarius? Yes, Knight of Cups, Moon card, 8 of Cups. Yes, I do see him reaching out to you. There's something he's not telling you. And I don't see him sticking around. I literally, let me tell you what I have. The Knight of Cups, straight up, that's him coming towards you. The Moon card, deception, hiding something, secrets. The 8 of Cups, that's a card of walking away. So I want to dig more, Jennifer, on this Moon card to see if we can find out what's behind this moon that we're not seeing. All right. Because I don't see anything materializing between you two other than maybe a date, possibly just a conversation, maybe a date with that Knight of Cups, but there's something being hidden here. And I want to know what it is with the moon card. And that's the major arcana. That's the major arcana. So that's the most important card in this spread, is the card about being blind to something or not seeing something. Somebody maybe being deceptive. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ulterior motives. That's what that card means. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse. He's not planning to stick around. All right. He's got some ulterior motives, and he's coming in as a very manipulative energy with the Magician card here in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. He's coming in, I believe, for either, I think, quite honestly, for this right here. And that's sex. But there's a manipulative energy here. There's definitely a non-committal energy, or somebody who offers or talks commitment and then just backs away from it altogether and walks away from this. He's not coming in very mature. He's not coming in very mature. I will say that. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I don't think this would go anywhere between you two. So let's see. I do feel like he'll reach out to you, and that may be to try to see him. Should you see him? Let's see what the energies would be like if you spend some time with him while you are in town. What would it go like? I mean, we've kind of seen that a little bit, but I'll just clarify to see how this would go if you see him. How would this go if Jennifer the Sag tries to see this Libra? How would this go if Jennifer the Sag tries to see this Libra? How would this go? How would this go if Jennifer tries to see this Libra? How would this go if Jennifer tries to see this Libra? Six of Swords come out sideways. That card is many times a card about moving on, but sideways it comes out as a challenge card. So the challenge is moving on and leaving this behind. What can we find out about how this would go between these two? I think seeing him might make it harder to move on, harder to release him. I think that's why that Six of Swords came up as a challenge. It would make releasing him that much harder, is what I believe that's telling us. But I will see. I will get more on that. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Two of Swords in the upright. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Let's talk about it. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is just not going to go anywhere. This is something that is probably a lesson. Definitely a lesson. Is it someone that was supposed to be in your life? Without a doubt. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is here, but it's in the reverse. It's run its course. And it's time to really see what you're missing here. All right. And that this is a lesson and not a lifetime. The Two of Swords here, there's a blockage between you two. There's something not being communicated. This can also speak to deception. This can also create a blockage for you in being able to heal and move on and release this. And lastly, the Knight of Wands in reverse is usually a player. 9 times out of 10, it's sexual. King of Wands, he's going to want to see you, but the Nine of Cups in reverse, he is fickle. Eight of Wands in reverse, he may even block you afterwards. He may would even block you afterwards. Three of Swords. Heartbreak, possible third party. That may be part of what he's not telling you too. He's going to be very attentive to you, but he is totally not looking for a relationship, and I think he would be deceptive about that to you. So I actually think that it would be, it would actually back you up. It would make things even more difficult for you in the long run to see him. So that's what I got from the cards. That's what I got, love. Unfortunately, that's what I got. And I hope that gave you some clarity. I'm worried that we have common acquaintances that will tell him that I'm around, and they may, but if he's not reaching out to you, you know what the deception is. It validates my feelings and not to go back to him, but to keep moving forward. Yes. Yeah. And if he's being deceptive and shady toward you, and he finds out that you came to town and didn't reach out to him, why do you care? I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And I'm not trying to minimize or be dismissive of your feelings, because your feelings are valid. The fact that you have feelings for him and that this hurts, that is all valid. And I would never encourage you to just deny any of that. Very painful, right? But at the same time, if it hurts his feelings that you didn't reach out to him, what's he done to hurt you? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about you. But there's some deception, and it could be third-party energy. I don't know. But I do feel like that he would want to boinky you, and that's about it. Supported him through a custody battle, proposed to me, then dropped me over text, then found out he was dating a coworker the whole time. That's so third, yeah. I am going to say something at the risk of pissing off a certain zodiac sign, and I don't mean to. A high vibrational Libra can be amazing. A low vibrational Libra will do exactly what you described. He doesn't know that you know. Yeah. And let me say this, Jennifer, Sagittarians, you are not a dumb bunny. You probably found out because it's not easy to pull the wool over a Sag's eyes. Jennifer, I don't know if you know this, but Green-Eyed Devil is a Sagittarius. Good luck pulling the wool over her eyes either, right? So, but at any rate, yeah. And I would just keep that to myself. Yeah, you don't have to deal with them. And if it's upsetting to be around people where there are common acquaintances, maybe you need to stay away from that until you can heal. Maybe those are some folks you need to avoid. Maybe you don't even need to go there. You know? Because quite honestly, people will just stir the pot, and you don't want that. And you don't want to talk about him because you want to dwell on better things moving forward. And invariably, your common acquaintances will bring him up. And I just wouldn't put myself in that position. I know it's hard because I know right now you got a lot of feelings for him, but it's for work. Okay, I gotcha. I would really avoid dealing with people, places, and things that reminded me of him. And I know that's going to be hard. And I think there's a good chance he will show up, Jennifer. I think he's going to try to reach out to you. Especially if he finds out you're in town, if there's a way he can find out, he'll reach out to you. He's going to want to sleep with you. He knows people at work. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, I think he's going to try to reach out to you to sleep with you, and that's when you get the opportunity. You know what? Have him blocked. Then you won't hear from him. Now, if he shows up, well, she's got coworkers that she feels like might tell him, right? So there's not a lot she can do to really keep him from finding out. That's fair. But if he shows up, I would just ask him to leave. Tell him you don't want to see him. You don't want to be around him. And I know that's hard. But I definitely think he will use you if you will allow him to. Without a doubt. Green-eyed devil, I just read that text you sent me. Yeah, and I think it would be good if you didn't have to see him at all. Yeah. You know what? Green-eyed devil is right. You can look at this as a chance to stand in your power and to empower yourself. And Jennifer, you're a Sagittarius. You're not a sissy. You're not. You know, and I know. You got the ability to stand up and call a bitch out, if you know what I mean. Sagittarius will. I like Sagittarius. I'm a Gemini. That Sag is on my axis. I freaking love Gemini. I mean, I love Sagittarian energy a lot. So I say all of that as a compliment. Step into that fire. Step into that fiery Saggy energy and empower yourself. It's a powerful energy, you know? Yeah. That's some pretty good advice for you, Jennifer, from your fellow Sag. Hey, Claudia, you're a Sag too. I like Saggies. Saggies, yeah. You know what I like about Sagittarians? One, I like a lot of things, okay? But the thing that comes to my mind that I like about them, Sagittarians really have very few, if any, fucks to give about much of anything. They'll just say what they're going to say. And I want you to step into that. It's time for you to run out of fucks to give toward this Libra. Yes, Saggies are super resilient. Exactly. Hey, Alexandra. And so step into that being fresh out of fucks to give. Okay? Step into that Sag. You know. I hope I'm making sense. Unbothered. Unbothered. Yes. Our mouths are reckless. Let it wreck it. Yeah. You know, quite honestly, yeah. And I probably would be this. I mean, my mouth can be reckless too as a Gemini. And hey, Christy. So actually, Christy, I just did a Taurus reading that was amazing. I uploaded it. I don't know if you saw it, but if you want to see a general reading for Taurus, I can actually give you that link if you like, Christy. Let me know. But I almost think it would be empowering for you to step into that Saggy energy and just, you know, Speak your truth. I think it would be some relief for you. I think it would feel empowering and really be healing. Right? Anastasia, I got you, baby. I got you, Anastasia. Anastasia's next. So, well, now, Christy, if you want to book a question, you absolutely can, and I can read for you and the Virgo. Okay, so just and if you want to do that, the info to do that is right here. All right, Anastasia, let's see what's up with you and Emma. Emma, and then whatever comes out. I got your love. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you. All right, let's go to Anastasia and talk about Emma the Pisces. Tell me about Emma toward Anastasia. Emma's deep feelings, please, toward Anastasia. Tell me about Emma's deep feelings toward Anastasia, the Cancer. Emma the Pisces toward Anastasia, the Cancer. Emma the Pisces toward Anastasia, the Cancer. Emma the Pisces toward Anastasia, the Cancer. Stacy. Emma the Pisces toward Anastasia, the Cancer. King of Pentacles. Page of Cups. King of Swords. Why? She's very invested in you. All right. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's another person. I don't know if you know this or not. Her ex has contacted her. She wants nothing to do with that. Yeah, it's a total turnoff to her. She's 100 with you. All right. She's 100 with you. She's got somebody from her past that I believe has or will reach out to her or already has, that she is going to shut down immediately. She's solid about what she wants. She says this: you guys are divine counterparts. She says you guys are divine counterparts, right? Hey, Tony. I can, Claudia, of course. She says, this is my person. She says, we're steady. We're solid. This is solid. She says, I know what to expect out of this ex. This ex is a waste of my precious time. So I don't know if you know that. That could be predictive, or it could have already happened. Nonetheless, you ain't got a thing to worry about. What else can I tell Anastasia? About Emma the Pisces toward her. Hey, so she is anxious for that. Good. 10 of Pentacles. She's all in. Wheel of Fortune. Come on and be my little good luck charm. You sweet delight. Sorry, Anastasia. I know that's cheesy, but that's what came to mind. She feels like you're the best thing ever. Fated. Knight of Cups. She's hoping, do you guys have plans? If not, she wants to see you. She wants to go on a date. I know, right, Stacy? Nonetheless, Anastasia, she wants to jump your bones too. But she's pretty solid in this thing. She's pretty solid in this thing. She's like, there's nobody else out there I want. Five of Cups in reverse, Chariot. Plans for next weekend. We're going to California together. She's ready. She's ready. Chariot card. She's ready to go. She says, let's go, girl. Let's get in the car. Get in the car and go. I love that. I do think she's heard from next, though. Or she will. But I don't think she's going to give it the time of day. It may be. Okay, yeah. Six of Swords here. Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't even know if she's going to talk to this. She's healing or healed from this. She's moved on from it. Page of Pentacles. And she may not talk to this person. She may have them blocked. All right. But she may not even talk to them. This person is persistent, if that makes sense too. That's what I got. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, Claudia, definitely hit me up. I do PayPal or Cash App. Let's see what Anastasia needs to know in general. Anastasia, is this the concert? Is this the concert, Anastasia, that you guys are going to next weekend that you had told me about? That was so sweet. I love that. Is there anything that Anastasia needs to know? Anything that Anastasia needs to know? Anything that Anastasia needs to know? Anything that Anastasia needs to know is the concert. I hope y'all have so much fun. Anything she needs to know. Anything that Anastasia needs to know. Anything that Anastasia needs to know in general. Anything that Anastasia needs to know in general. You're tired. Anastasia, you need to rest. Why do I get that you're tired and you need to rest or do some self-care? It's time to take a break. Well, and this trip may be good. This trip may be good. This trip may be coming at a real good time for you. Yeah, I think this trip is going to be was well timed. Page of Wands. It's going to help you so what I get is this. I think you've been working super hard. I think you need a break from work where you just walk away from work for a little bit and just leave it in your rearview mirror. I think when you come back to it, you'll be fresher and more productive, if that makes sense. But I kind of get that if you're not careful, you might even be burning out a little bit. You may not even be realizing this, all right? But I definitely feel like taking a break from this thing is going to bring you back to where you need to be. I don't know if that makes sense or not. What else does she need to know? Remember, where one door closes, another door opens. Where one door closes, another door opens. I don't know if that makes sense. And the door that opens is always more aligned with where you need to be going. That's another thing that I got for you. You're always exactly where you're supposed to be. I get that you need to really ramp up your self-care. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to pull you a rebel card, Anastasia. It's talking about fears. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin it. And I feel like some of that was, pacing yourself and taking care of yourself. I hope that helps you. Take care, Stacy. Get you plenty of rest, love bug. Thank you for being here. I hope that helped you, Anastasia. I hope that helped you for sure. Thank you. As always. Thank you. Thank you. Stacy, have a great night. I always am glad to see you, Stacy. So it's good to see you. And roll tide. So anyway, all right, loves. Well, I may wrap it up. I think I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Thank you, Anastasia, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Calico, are you still here? If Calico is still here, can she let me know? She had asked me about if I was going to do a money spread. I don't know if she's still here or not. I don't think she's still here. That's okay. Oh, there she is. I got you, love. I got you. So, Calico, I'm going to pull a spread just for you for money. All right? That's what I'm going to do. All right. What does Calico need to know about money? I'm going to pull just for you. This is just for you, not the collective, but you. What does Calico need to know about money? Job, money, career. What does Calico need to know about money? 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 That's like the happiest card in the deck. Abundance. Abundance. Happy abundance too. It's like not just money, but happy with your money, right? I like that. That's fine. What else does she need to know about money? You're fine, Calico. You're fine. Look. What the helly? GED, will you look at this? Holy crap, holy. Okay, Calico, what are you doing? Because whatever you're doing is going to work and to work well. It's fated. You're standing on business. Is this self-employment or are you getting a big promotion? What the hell's happening here? And lifetime happy abundance. This is supposed to happen. You're on your right path. That's why you got happy money. Okay, that's why you got happiness along with wealth. That's why you've got happiness along with wealth, because you're doing, I don't know what it is, but you're going to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. Hell yeah. Calico, what in the crazy is going on? This is awesome. This is probably one of the best money reads I've ever seen, Calico. I love it. So, Calico, here's what I want you to do. This is your new mantra. Money flows to me so fast that it is coming in so fast that I'm not going to be able to count it. This money is so fast, I can't even count it. My money is coming in so fast, I can't even count it. I can't believe it. It's probably the best money message I've ever seen. I mean, I can't imagine it being any better than that. It was beautiful. What a way to end the readings. I know, right, Green-Eyed Devil? I'm not pulling anymore because, Calico, this is fate. This is strong energies. These are major arcanas and strong major arcanas. Like, this is incredible. It will. It's coming. You know what, Green-Eyed Devil? There is. Listen to me. Yes. Yes. Listen to what? Okay, Calico, you asked me for a general money spread. And here's what's odd. I had originally, when I said, in fact, I know you can't read my chicken scratch, but I had planned, like I marked it out, but I had planned to do a general money spread. I wrote it down here. Okay. I wrote it down here. And so that I could timestamp it. And then I didn't. And then you asked me, or were you going to do you asked me remember a few minutes ago about doing a general spread. I think it is job related, either that or you've got a new job or a promotion or you're doing self-employment, whatever it is. But then I forgot about it. And then you didn't know that I was going to read for money, but you asked me about it. Okay. And so you asked me, but you didn't ask me to pull for you. You just asked me to pull for a general. Okay. And then for some reason, like Green-Eyed said, there's a reason, but it just hit me. Just pull for Calico. Don't pull a general, just pull for Calico. So Green-Eyed Devil is absolutely right in her observation of the way this all unfolded. You didn't know I was planning on reading on money. I forgot about it. You asked me to do a collective money, and then I kind of got away from it. And then I remembered that you asked about it, and then something told me, just pull for her. And I did. I did. So, and I did, and I timestamped that for you. That's insane. I love it. You needed to hear that. But money comes to me so fast, I can't even count it. I want you to remember that. That is a powerful mantra. Yeah, I fully believe the way that came out. That happened exactly like it was supposed to. Goosebumps, exactly. I have never seen a money message that strong. I've seen some good money. Yes, it is a good, and I'm going to tell you, Calico, I'll tell you where I got that from. And Green-Eyed Devil, you may know this. All right, so listen, every once in a while when Uncle is, you know how he has the music that he plays? There's a thing that he has that's a money manifestation song, and he does like money flows to me easily. That's the chant that he does along with that. And while he was doing that, he was saying, everybody, let's manifest money. And it came to me during that live, maybe, I don't know, Green-Eyed Devil, you may remember when this happened, probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So fast, I can't count it. And I kept saying that. And even after that live, I kept saying that. And I'm telling you, I got more work than I can shake a stick at. It has been powerful to add that to it. So that's why I'm telling people about it. Yeah, that was a great night. That I remember that Green-Eyed Devil. Wasn't that about what, 10 days, 2 weeks ago, something like that? And now it's come on a couple of times since then, and he's done that. And I'll always type that in the chat, and it is powerful. And I've been saying that. In fact, listen, I mean, yeah. Yes, there you go. It comes in faster than you can count it. Yes. There you go. So get your bag, girl. Get your bag, Calico. I love that for you. Like that was, what a way to what a way for this to go. Wow. I love that that was the last reading. That was awesome. But that's when it hit me. And Uncle caught on to that, and he started saying that. He caught on to it when I put it in the chat, and he started saying it. And it just kind of came to me to start saying that. So take it. And Green-Eyed Devil, you too. Anybody listening? There's 30 people here, 31 people here, or 27, depending on which screen you go by, right? Oh, yeah. I marked them sold out, Claudia. If you want, Claudia, if you have Cash App, you can send me, I'll read for you, and you can send me a Cash App. Here is my Cash App. Hey, Sandhya. So we were doing paid readings. But if you'll tell me which sign you're interested in, I can tell you when the last time I did that sign was. I don't have Zelle. I can't use Zelle. I can't use Zelle for business stuff. They won't let me. I know some readers use Zelle, but my Zelle terms and conditions tells me that if I get caught doing that they could close my bank account entirely. So I take that seriously. So I only use Zelle like when I'm sending money to my daughter or stuff like that for personal stuff. You may not have, because I think you may have found him since that live stream. You know, if he's live, he may be live now. Is he live right now? If he's live now, I'll probably pop in there after this. But get him to play that. You'll work on Cash App. Okay, good deal. I'm gonna see if he's live. Hang on a minute. Are you live, Uncle? He's not. He's not. Next time you go in there, though, tell him about that money chant. He may be able to lay his hands on it pretty quickly. Calico. Yes, they're not messing around. Yeah, he's not live. I bet he does go. It's 9:30. He might go live in the next hour, though. I bet he does, Taurus. How many has he done tonight? He may be tired. And plus, he and I are going live tomorrow here and doing all signs. Baxter just came up here and put his head on my lap. Come on. You're so silly. You're so silly. You are so silly. All right, Goober. He's done that before. I have too, though. I've fallen asleep before too. He may wake up and do Taurus later. Or he may just take the night off. Yeah, because you were asking for the zombie song. That was funny. Zombies want brains. That was funny. Ow, that hurt. I don't know if you saw this, but that Taurus reading, I realized it after the fact. Baxter was walking around the whole time. You can see him in the background walking around behind me. I didn't know he was doing that. Okay, Baxter, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I promise you. We do. That's exactly right. Go, 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 and then crash. You nailed that one, green-eyed devil. Spot on. Anyway, well, Claudia, are you still here? I did not, I didn't get your Cash App, but I don't know, it may take a minute. Let me give a couple more minutes. You did? You did? Okay, let me look. I didn't get the email, but sometimes it takes a minute, so let me go look real quick. If you did, yeah, if it's fine. Oh, you're still working on it. Okay, I gotcha. Is Baxter a Taurus? He is a Gemini sun, but he is a Pisces moon, and he acts honestly more like a Pisces than he does a Gemini. Although he's mischievous, but that can just as much be Pisces as it is Gemini. Plus, you're a thief. You steal things that don't belong to you. You steal things. And you dug a big hole in the backyard. Do you hear him? He's nuts. Baxter, you are going to be okay. Tony. Oh, he does. He sounds so sad, doesn't he? You do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Tony. All right, Claudia, what's up? Claudia, I got to go now. You might have to catch me the next time. Claudia. He does want to dig more holes in the yard. He comes in. Okay. He comes in after, and he got dirt all over his nose. Oh, I know. Okay, I got it, Claudia. I got you, love. All right, tell me your question. I got it. I got it. All right. But yeah, I think you were asking, Claudia, if I'm not mistaken, you were asking about an ex, but I'm not sure. Aries. Oh, wow. Tell me your zodiac sign too, Claudia. I always like to have that if I can. It's not 100% necessary, but it's just nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there's like this big delay between the chat and me. I don't know. Anyway, he's a Sag. You're a Sag. Okay, you're a Sag. He's an Aries. Okay, I gotcha. Give me this Aries future actions toward Claudia the Sag. Give me this Aries future actions toward Claudia the Sagittarius. Give me the Aries future actions toward Claudia the Sagittarius. Give me the Aries future actions toward Claudia, the Sagittarius. Give me the Aries future actions toward Claudia, the Sagittarius. The Aries future actions, please, toward Claudia, the Sagittarius. Give me the Aries future actions. Carlos, the Aries toward Claudia, the Sagittarius. Carlos, the Aries toward Claudia, the Sagittarius. Carlos, the Aries toward Claudia, the Sagittarius. Future actions. Seven of Pentacles, but in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this is what I got. Claudia, I do think you will hear from him. I think that I don't think that things are going to be any better between you guys, okay? Because you had said he turned his back from one day to the other. The Seven of Pentacles is here in the reverse. That kind of suggests that you're putting your energy into something that's not going to give you what you're hoping. All right. He may have anger issues with the Knight of Wands in reverse. He could be a bit of a player. Do I see him communicating with you? I do, with the Ace of Swords. But do I see things getting any better? I don't. I don't think he's going to be consistent for you with the Knight of Wands here in the reverse. And I think ultimately, the more you put into this, it's just like wasting time. Give me the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Give me the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, okay. And I literally get the Sun card, the Devil card, and the Hierophant in the reverse. He could be a bit controlling with the Devil card here. The other thing that I am getting here is a lot of hot and cold. And I do get that he might be a bit controlling. He's coming toward you, no doubt. But I don't know that things are really going to change. I think it's just going to be more of the hot and cold. All right. That's what I got. That's what I got, Claudia. So, yeah, he'll come towards you, but you're going to get this inconsistent wishy-washy. Right? You know, I don't ever like to tell people what to do with their lives, but I will say that if you are wanting a different type of dynamic than what you're getting from him, I will say this. Here's how you know how to make your decision, Claudia. If you stay with him, you're going to get more of the same inconsistency. If you want something better than that, then yes, you should pull away and get yourself in a better place vibrationally through shadow work and healing, to where you won't subconsciously choose somebody that will do that same thing to you again in the future. Okay? Because we want you to break that pattern. So, yeah, I mean, I never like to tell people what to do. I know what I feel like I would do, or I know what, you never know what you'll do until you're in a situation. But I would like to think that I would want more than that. I would want something better than that, something healthier than that. So if it were me, I would pull away. Yes, exactly. And that's fair. So if that's the case, then thank you, Manuel. Same to you. If that's the case, Claudia, then I would definitely say it's probably time to pull back and to do some inner work on yourself, heal from the wounds that he has caused. and that are related to that. And that'll get you in a better energetic vibration for going forward. So yeah, that's what I got. So I hope that helps you, love. Yes. And Claudia, the reason he's probably doing that is because you're allowing him to come back. And he feels like he can get away with it. That's completely up to you, Claudia. If you do the work that I'm talking about, then yes. Otherwise, then you'll have more of the same. So that's more about love. That's more in your control than you think it is. And you can absolutely make that happen. And what you've got to do is, right now you're in an energetic vibration where you are vibrationally aligned to subconsciously choose a person that is inconsistent. And you will subconsciously choose another person just like that and have that same experience. What you've got to do is break that pattern by doing shadow work. And that is what's going to cause love to come. And not until you do that. Until you do that, you'll just kind of be waiting for nothing. But you absolutely can make that happen. You absolutely can. I hope that helps you, love. Yep, and you need to stay ghost and you need to block him. He doesn't need to be able to you don't need to allow him to treat you that way. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I hope that helped you, love. I hope that helped you. That being said, I think we really are going to wrap it up. And I appreciate y'all so, so much. Green Eyed Devil, love you to death. Yeah, people are exactly that. They don't want. Yes, yes. Yes. But anyway, I hope that helps you guys. I love y'all to the moon and back. Thanks to everybody who booked readings with me. And I will see you guys again next time. Mwah. Love y'all.